Hello and welcome to another edition of Con Life, this time collecting all the Instagram stories from C2E2 2022. And I feel like I say this every year, especially with this show, but I was not prepared. And I had good reason though. I was currently in the middle of a Kickstarter campaign for the Kinderguardians, which is the comic series I co-created with Victor Dandridge. And we thought that this year was a good year to end the series. And we launched our campaign at the start of July. And we had it end on the Saturday of C2E2. I believe because the first issue of the comic series actually premiered at a Comic-Con in Chicago. And so we thought it was a fitting end to the campaign. So while helping promote and run that campaign while finishing the last 3 issues of this comic series, I just didn't have the headspace for C2E2. And so it kind of crept up on me and was like, hey, I'm here. And I was like, what do I do? I felt like I was floating that whole weekend. And thankfully, I was with Tressa Bowling all weekend, who has been my table neighbor for years now. And, I can't imagine doing the show without her. So she was great to have in my corner, and hopefully I was in her corner as well. But we kept each other alive and making sure that we were hydrated and eating, taking snack breaks and pee breaks. It was such a busy weekend, and it kind of started and then flew by. And it was the most, I guess, productive I've been at C2E2 because I was trying to promote this Kickstarter and run this campaign at the same time, and be everywhere, online, at the show. I even participated in a comic panel, which I rarely do, but my friend Eric invited me to be on it, and it was called Clifford is a Kaiju. And it was really interesting to just kind of be in that room and listen to all these different educators talk about their tips and tricks, how to encourage and analyze debate using comics and pop culture. And it was just fascinating. And I feel like I contributed a little, but I was very grateful and appreciative to be there. On top of that, Tress and I had pieces in the St. Jude's charity art auction, which we didn't attend last year because I think we were adjusting to being new parents. But this year we were like, let's go. Let's, kind of stay late and see how much our pieces go for, how much money it raises. And we stayed for a little bit, and then we got tired and hungry, and we're like, okay, we should go. But it was super fun to be part of that as well. And then Sunday just kind of happened, and it felt like it just flew by, and then it was over. And it also felt like we were just there because C2E2 2021 was 6 or 7 months ago. I was in a weird headspace, but it was such a good time. It was great meeting all these new people and returning customers, which was great because I sold a lot of cardboard, a lot. I'm always blown away by that. It's kind of what I've been known for the last couple years. I'm grateful that I'm the cardboard guy, which is cool. Introducing that big book of board is actually relatively new. And when I got it, I stuffed the thing up. That sounds gross. But I filled it as much as I could. I think it holds 600 pieces. And so I've had it with me for 3 or 4 shows. And this was the first show where after everything was said and done, I was able to actually close the book, which was kind of gnarly. So that was kind of a proud moment. And then I had another great moment where I sold out of all the print copies of The Murdered Balloon, which that's crazy to me. To have all those copies out in the world and in people's hands was great. And it's really cool because it's starting to gain traction again, which is really funny because I have no more books to sell. So that got me thinking after the show, about, what do I do next? I should do something similar like this, or I should, figure out a reprint or something. So that kind of got me thinking about what I want to do in the fall and winter. So yeah, just a lot of really positive interactions and positive things happening at this show. As some vendors and artists were saying, it felt like a return to C2E2. Like, I think C2E2 has been pretty consistent for me since its inception, but it was interesting to hear different artists and vendors say like, man, this feels like old C2E2, which was crazy to me because like even old C2E2 was still like a killer show for me. And I'm very happy and proud that it's my hometown show. I've grown as an artist with this show as it's gotten larger and more well-known and popular. This is always such a treat. So take a look at a bit of this con life for C2E2 2022. And then when we come back, I'll show you some pickups, some of the things I got at the show. Look who I ran into. Hey, what is up, dude?
Yo, dude, such a good weekend.
Yeah.
What a perfect way to end the campaign. Right?
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
You know? Super excited.
You all right getting in? Hi.
Oh my God. That's one big picture. Is this all yours?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
And this guy.
Hi, Franco.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Working Man in Comics here with my main man, Justin.
What's going on?
Yo, let's turn it this way so everybody can see us. This is going to be, like, people are going to be so mad because they're like, why are you sideways?
Yeah.
We are at C2E2. We're at Justin's table.
I'm going to walk the show floor as I head to my panel. A lot going on today. S405. Okay, I gotta. Man, the panel rooms are so much.
Our interactions with students. So we came over here for this Kaiju based off of the many geeky and nerdy conversations that our kids bombard us with every day.
Ta-da! He's here.
Comic-Con in 2012, so we did 12 there. We've done 11 here. We've done these at a few other places, Emerald City. Did we do one in special edition? I don't remember. We've done them a bunch of times. And since we started these auctions, we have raised 700. Where is it? It's a nice feeling size. Look at that over there. Got some nice color. Great piece. Justin, thank you so much for doing it. I love it. And we saw Love and Thunder. How many? I got 150 in the back. I got 175. I got 150 in the back. 175. Did I hear 200? I gotta do math. 200 in the back. 225. Did I hear 250? Did I hear 250? I got 225. Oh, someone's screaming. Wait. Who is it? Oh no, you 225. I got 225 going once. 225 going twice. Sold. And now deliver 52 for 225. This is yours. Oh, Justin. This is Predator. It's for Predator 1 or Predator 2?
Predator 1?
Predator 1, okay. Good answer. Because, I personally like getting fun on Predator 2, but most people don't. 125, 125, I go 150, I go 125 going once, 125 going twice. Sold to battle number 26 for $125. Congratulations. 64, okay. I can't start this without doing this. We have fun. I didn't see the end. I haven't seen the end yet, so don't spoil it. All right, I'm gonna start this $40. They all died at the end. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 125, 150.
Yeah.
I got 150 in the back. 150. I got 175. Do I hear 200? I got 200. Do I hear 225? I got 200. 200 going once. 200 going twice. Oh, 225. I got 225. Thank you for calling out. 250. I got 250. 250. I got 250 in the back. 250 going once. 250 going twice. Sold for $250. Pile number 51.
Steph. Hi, Steph. You're the best, Steph. And oh my gosh, that's amazing.
My favorite character.
Oh, really? Okay, I want the reveal.
All right.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Oh my god, you've made my entire weekend and then some.
Thank you. It's yours. It's yours. Bye.
2022 has come to a close. Please make sure to stop by the merchandise stand on your way out for last minute souvenirs and exclusives. And we'll see you back here April 31st, March 31st through April 2nd, 2023.
So now that you got a taste of that con life, which looked crazy fun and chaotic, but in a good way, you know, I didn't get a chance to walk around as much as I would have liked, but that just meant I was busy. So when I did get to step away from the table here and there, I did pick up some things, and I'm going to show them to you right now, starting with this. This is the House of Lothar. This is like the first chapter, I believe, but this is written and drawn by Kaylin Smith, who is an absolute legend. She is like the queen of Kickstarter because every campaign she crushes. And this is her latest book. It's kind of like Downton Abbey, but with cryptids. And she's currently running this on her Patreon and Webtoons. And the art is just phenomenal. And the storytelling is sharp. She's a really inspiring creative for me at the moment. This I already had, but Jeffrey Brown was a few tables down from me. I got him to sign his Loved and Lost trilogy. I always say that Clumsy was the book that got me into telling my own stories. I got some enamel pins from him because these are really cute, like this hermit crab and him and this coffee mug, and then they're all like representations of each individual story that he did in this trilogy. And he had this on his table, which I was intrigued by. It's a documentary about him, his process, and how he started making books about his relationships and himself and his life. And I didn't know that they made a short documentary about Jeffrey Brown. So I was like, I'm going to pick this up. And then he signed it inside as well. Turtle versus Bunny, look out below, by Joe Dunn. If you ever follow him on Twitter, he does like these really rad drawings of The Thing for the month of, is it April? I don't remember. It's either April or October. But anyways, he actually gave me a start in webcomics because he let me guest artist on his Joe Loves Crappy Movies strip. I was always so grateful for him for letting me tackle the format of his Joe Loves Crappy Movies comic strips. Whenever he does anything, I'm out there supporting it because he's very talented and such a cool artist. And I got some stickers from him too. This is a Dino Thor. Come on. And then I got some Turtle versus Bunny enamel pins. I stopped by Art's Table to get his new comics here. He's starting to put out his own books, his own Aya books. I originally went there to get issue 13 because I'm in it. I ended up getting issue 14 of Aya Comics, and then his newest books, Abraham Linkage, Meteor Mite, Webster the Spider Monkey. And then he put these things out, which I think is really cool. And I told Victor, like, we got to do this for WonderCare, but it's like a who's who in the Aya universe. And so far there's 4 issues of that. So I got all these. This Patrick the Wolf Boy Presents the Grim Reaper special by Franco. And this book called Peach that he did with Agnes Grabowska. And I actually worked on a DC book with Franco called Dead Man Tells the Spooky Tales. And that's coming out at the end of September. I'm super stoked to be part of that. I got some books from Franco. I also got Ghost and the Owl enamel pin, which is a book he did with Sarah Richard. So that's cool. And then lastly, this girl Sarah commissioned me to do a cardboard sketch of Niku Vozo, who is did I say a Star Wars? No, he's a Star Wars character from Star Wars Resistance. And it's like a cartoon show on Disney Plus. She said the name and I was like, huh? I looked him up and I thought he was a really cool looking character. And she loved the commission so much that she gave me this Topps card. Meeting up at Aunt Z's. Thank you so much, Sarah, for this. And thank you for requesting a commission from me. And I'm glad that you liked it. So much so that you gave me one of your trading cards. So I'm going to put this in my studio somewhere. So yeah, that's all the pickups for C2E2 2022. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I got a sketch in my turtle sketchbook from the great Corinne Roberts. And check this out. She did a shredder and a splinter. That's in pencil. That's amazing. Corinne was very kind enough to do a pencil sketch of the shredder for me. And then Nicole has a book. It's a Mulan book. Our good friend Steph Stanga did a con. Look how amazing that is. So I hope you enjoyed this con life. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the cool things I got. And if you stuck around, thank you for watching this whole video. We will see you on the next. Dead man tale